It's foster care is a very rewarding experience. Being a parent, had raised two children to adulthood, the application for taking care of the foster children are really no different than raising your own family if you've had that privilege. But additionally, with foster children, you you seem to experience purpose, and it's quite rewarding when those children, most of them are in need, succeed. So with the foster children, I treated them no differently than I did my own children. Human beings are human beings. Children are children. It just happened that the children in the foster care system, in some regards, had been failed from getting the basic needs they needed to grow into productive adults, self-assured adults, uh, and positive aspects in our environment. So basically, I went in with provide a place for them to live, make sure they had all their medical, educational, economical needs. I provided them. Uh, and I've had quite a number of successes. And I think that I was fortunate in that most of the placements that I had was just needing some adult supervision, love, uh, and help. Through this life, my minister, we had a Sunday school lesson, and he was sharing with us to pass through this life and not have extended her hand or helped someone. There are not a lot of crowns or stars left up there for you. And an example he used was, if you are going to town and you meet your neighbor, and your neighbor is headed in the same direction you're headed, and you give that neighbor a ride, that's a good thing. But the promise is, if you're going to town and your neighbor is coming from town and need a ride, and you are willing to stop, turn around, and give that neighbor a ride home, this is how you acquire your crown. Now, that's a very basic example, but the bottom line is we're all here to help wherever we can. And our children are our future. And a child in need, if there's any adult available that can fulfill that need, there's a blessing for that. And I commend CSI, my resource worker, the case manager. Uh, that's my direct contact right in that area. I commend them all the time. Number one, for the uh, help that they give me, and number two, that the love and the care and the interest that they are taking in the children that are in need, and there are many of them. My experience with CFI, on a scale from 1 to 10, I would certainly give a 9. I think they do an excellent job and have helped me a great deal. I am a foster parent because I choose to help children. God has blessed me with the ability to have a rapport with the children, even some of the difficult ones. They are little human beings too.